Hi folks, HR Funk here. I came today to talk to you about one of the Christmas presents I received this year. That's right, when I was opening up my presents on Christmas morning, I found that my wife had purchased me a Smith&Wesson Model 637 revolver. Now many of you know that the 637 is the lightweight model of the Chief Special revolver that Smith&Wesson has produced for many years. However, the one that I received is not a standard Model 637. It's actually a special model made by the Smith&Wesson Performance Center that has some special features, and I'll show those to you here in just a moment. Before I start to talk about the special features of this particular Performance Center revolver, I wanted to talk about the 637 in general, just in case there's anyone out there that's not familiar with the model. The 637 is a 2-inch 38 special revolver, as I mentioned before, that Smith&Wesson has been making for several years now. I believe the original Chief Special was made in 1950 for the International Chief of Police Conference. It was unveiled there. It was an instant hit. A few years later, Smith&Wesson figured out a way to make a lightweight version of the revolver. This particular model has a standard stainless steel barrel and cylinder, but the frame is alloy, very lightweight. I believe the weight on this revolver is something on the order of 14.5 ounces, so it weighs less than a pound unloaded. The standard Model 637 is a very lightweight, compact, easy-to-carry revolver that police officers have enjoyed for years. In more recent years, concealed handgun license holders have found this to be a very desirable revolver for the exact same reasons. Lightweight, compact, easy to carry, easy to shoot if need be, very simple to operate, to load, to unload, and the sighting system is extremely simple and durable. Since I mentioned the sights, I thought I should probably show them. The rear sight is nothing more than a groove in the top strap of the revolver. The front sight is fixed and attached to the barrel. As I said before, it is a very durable sight system, very quick, simple, easy to use. And for the purpose of this revolver, being close-range defensive use, they are perfectly adequate. Obviously, it is not a long-range target revolver, but a close-range defensive revolver. Even though it's handy and very easy to carry, the 637 still generally requires some sort of a holster in order to carry it. One way to make it even better would probably be to come up with a way that you could carry it without the need for a holster. This Performance Center model does exactly that. It has a specially designed grip that allows the revolver to be carried inside of your waistband, clipping just over a belt, and can be carried without any sort of a holster. I'll demonstrate that in just a moment. So as you can see, with the revolver clipped inside my waistband and no holster, my sweatshirt can actually come up to my belt line and you cannot tell that there's any kind of a firearm inside my waistband. Only if I pulled the waistband up far enough that you could actually see above my belt can you tell there's anything there. Very handy way to carry this revolver, and again, very quick to present. You don't have to worry about a holster coming out with the revolver. The only bad thing I can say about this is if you're not wearing a t-shirt, sometimes the sharp edges of the revolver grind into your skin. That can get a little bit uncomfortable. And also, sometimes as you're moving around, the revolver tends to move a little bit too. I've not had it come completely loose from my waistband yet, but I do notice once in a while that I'll have to readjust it in order to make sure it stays put. Those very small criticisms aside, it is a very easy way to carry the revolver, and I like this grip. The standard Chief Special revolver, or Model 36, as well as the standard Model 37 and 637, all have an exposed hammer. As you can see, the hammer on this 637 has been bobbed in order to make it less likely to snag on clothing when you're drawing it from concealment. So between the special grip and the bobbed hammer, you have a revolver that now not only carries easily, but if need be, comes easily out from its concealment and can be put into action. It's also got a couple of custom touches just to make it nice aesthetically, beginning with the polished cylinder flutes that I hope you can see there. It also has some laser engraving on the barrel. I'm trying to get to where the glare is off so you can read it. What it says is Gunsmoke. On the opposite side is laser engraved Wyatt Deep Cover. So this is apparently a Wyatt Deep Cover model revolver, or Wyatt Deep Cover model of the 637 revolver. Lastly, this 637 has a Performance Center enhanced action. Everything inside has been polished. The action is very smooth. You'll also notice that the face of the trigger has been polished to make it smooth as well, so that when your trigger finger is actuating the trigger, it feels very good. This is something that you can't really tell by watching the video, but the action of the trigger feels very good on this revolver. Okay folks, that's it for the review. Next we go out to the range and run a little bit of ammunition through the 637 and see how well it performs.